We are at Palais de Thé, and we are fittingly learning today how to properly make a cup of tea.
What you need to know first is that the different colors of tea all come from the same leaf. It's just the process the leaf goes through that gives the tea its color.
Right.
So it's all comes from the same leaf, and then depending on how it's dry, how it's processed, if it's rolled, if it's oxidized or not, you get a white tea, a green tea, oolong tea, or black tea.
And so when you're brewing tea, it's not just a matter of like take a tea bag, throw some boiling water on it, because you could really wreck your tea.
So to prepare the perfect cup of tea, you need to keep in mind a very few simple tricks. First of all, you control the water temperature. Either you're super equipped and you have like an electric kettle or teapot where you can control the water temperature, or if you don't have that, you just want to make sure you don't boil the water.
Right.
That's the main thing you can remember. So for black teas, typically it's just before boiling point. So 190, 200 degrees. And so if you cannot control that with your electric kettle, just check the size of the bubbles. Basically, just before it boils, when you have these large bubbles, you know you're about 180, 190 degrees. And for white tea and green tea, they're more delicate. White tea usually 160 degrees, and green tea 180, 70 degrees. And when you just have the very small bubbles, starting from the bottom of your pot or kettle, you know you're more around 160, 170 degrees. What is important, it's not only the water temperature, it's the steeping time. Different teas have very different steeping time. Typically, a white tea would steep for 8 to 12 minutes, green teas 1 to 3 minutes, oolong teas 5 to 7 minutes, and black teas 3 to 5 minutes. As you can see, there are slightly different colors. You can recognize the black tea quite easily. The oolong tea is slightly intermediate between the green tea and the black tea. And the white tea is quite light, a bit like the green tea.
Well, thank you so much for illuminating how to properly make a cup of tea in whatever type of tea anyone wants to try. I really appreciate it.
Well, thank you. I hope you will enjoy the teas.